Okay, so here's the video as promised, going over Joe Pace, When I Worship. Mainly that first intro part. Now, I always start off most of my videos like this. I am not a professional. I am just a guy at home listening to this intro over and over and over again, trying to pick it out, and so I can learn it, because I've been wanting to learn it for years. I put it on there to show you guys my progress, and I was asked to go ahead and break that down. So I don't have it 100%. You can see it's a little bit muddy in some areas, but I'm going to give you everything that I think that I know about this, so that you can play it for yourself. So Joe Pace, When I Worship. This song starts off in the key of C sharp or D flat, so I'll go with flats. D flat is the 1. We'll go over the scale and number system, then we'll go over the progression. D flat is the 1, E flat is the 2, F is the 3, G flat is the 4, A flat is the 5, B flat is the 6, C is the 7, and then you're back at your 1, which is D flat. That's going to be very important. That way we know where we're at in the song. So in the very beginning of the song, you hear this. Since this intro is kind of difficult, I'm just going to break it down in little sections just like that, one piece at a time. So with your left hand, the very first thing you're going to do in your left hand is you're going to play a D flat major chord. So D flat, F, A flat. That's what you're going to play in your left hand. From here, you're going to go down to an A flat major chord in first inversion. So from the D flat major chord, which is D flat, F, A flat, you're going to go down to C, E flat, A flat in your left hand. Like that. Now, the third chord that you're going to play in your left hand is an A flat minor in first inversion. So you got B, E flat, and A flat. That's B as in boy, E flat, A flat. So you're gonna play 3 chords on in your left hand right off the bat. It's D flat to A flat major to A flat minor. Okay? In your right hand, you're gonna do some grace notes, a grace note up to the F. You're going from E flat to F. Here's how it sounds. That's the notes. You're going to grace note going from E flat to F, like that. You just hit the E flat right before you hit the F. And then from there, you're going to go to the G flat. Okay. And then from here, you're going to slide, do some grace note slides up to the A flat. Like that. From the G flat to the G to the A flat. So grace note from the E flat to the F. Hit the G flat. Now slide up from the G flat to the A flat. Now you're going to hit this A flat a couple times. So after you hit the A flat a couple times, I can't remember exactly how many times they do it in the song. But I'll give you that part real fast. So you hit the A flat a couple times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would do it like 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 5 or 7 times that it does the A flat when you're hitting A flat. So A flat, but from there you're gonna go A flat, G flat, A flat. Okay? So when you do it together, when you hit the D flat chord in your left hand, that's when you're doing the E flat to the F. Like that. So practice that. When you hit the A flat major chord in your left hand, that's when you're hitting the G flat in your right hand. Bless me. And then when you hit the A flat minor in your left hand, which is B, E flat, A flat, that's when you grace note up from the G flat to the A flat. The next thing that you're going to do in your left hand is you're going to go from that A flat minor to a B flat, G flat, A flat. And you're going to kind of arpeggiate it like that. So B flat, G flat, A flat. And the time that you do that is when you hit the A flat on your right hand. So you got in your right hand, you have the A flat, A flat, B flat, A flat. Right there, that's when you hit it. So going slow from the top, there's the D flat major chord, and you grace note to the F. A flat major chord, and you go to the G flat. You're sliding up to the A flat, hit the A flat a couple times, and then when you hit this, that's when you're hitting that B flat, G flat, A flat. I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna do it again. One more time, slow. If that doesn't make sense, then just message me and I'll try to break it down slower. The next part you're gonna go to is in your right hand. So that is going from the F, G flat, A flat, so you're gonna slide up from the G flat to the A flat. So you hit F, G flat, and then you hit the G flat again and slide up to the A flat. Kind of like how you did on the in the very beginning. You're basically gonna do that again. So that's F, G flat, slide to the A flat, F, G flat, slide to the A flat, and then F to the G flat. F, G flat, slide to the A flat. F, G flat, slide to the A flat. And then F, G flat. I'm sorry, it's hard to do it when you slow it down this much. But so F, G flat, slide to the A flat, F, G flat, slide to the A flat, and then F, G flat. So from the top. Now, you're basically going to be playing this chord, and I'm going to tell it to you this way. That way it makes it very easy for you. You're basically playing this chord right here. What does my keyboard call this chord? Because I'm not good at naming chords. No, that's saying something weird. It says A minor 7 with the flat 5 over F sharp. I mean, I guess you could call it that, but okay. I'm not even going to try to name it. I'm going to just spell it out for you. It's F sharp, A, D flat, E flat, A flat. You're outlining, excuse me, you're outlining this chord. And I don't even think you're going to play all those notes, so. So basically, this is the chord that you're going to arpeggiate. You go F sharp, A, D flat, and E flat. And then you just roll that chord up. So F sharp, A, D flat, E flat, 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 A flat. You can't really see it. I'll try to move this over here. You're going to end up there. So sorry, my cameras are usually weird. I just want you to see this. You're going to roll that chord, F sharp, A, D flat to E flat. You're going to roll it all the way up till you get to this A flat. So I'll do it slow. Oh, sorry. All the way to this A flat. Okay? And what I'm doing, I hit the F sharp with my left hand, and then I just go up. And with my right hand, I'm doing the fingering of A, D flat, E flat. With my A with my thumb, D flat with my pointer, and the E flat with my middle finger. And then I cross over with my left hand pointer finger or whatever finger on the F sharp. So each time you can do it like, but I feel like it's easier to do it with two hands. But when you get to this A flat at the top, you're basically outlining this chord here, which is A flat, E flat, D flat, A. But you do it up here. A flat, E flat, D flat, A. Sorry if I said D flat. So A flat, E flat, D flat, A. So you're going to arpeggiate that chord all the way up to the A flat, and then you're going to come down with that. A flat, E flat, D flat, A. Okay? But it's much faster, so. So I'll go back up, try to get my camera view back to normal. Like that. Hopefully that makes sense. Again, if any of this stuff, if I'm going over this and it's not making sense, slow it down. First of all, slow it down. Look at what I'm teaching and slow it down. And if it still doesn't make sense, just shoot me a message and I will try to break that part down or break whatever part it is that you're not getting down a little bit better for you. Okay, so from the top, A flat chord, and you grace note from the F, G flat, A flat, hit that a couple times, and then when you hit this A flat, you do this arpeggiation in your left hand, and then okay. Now for the next part. That's slower. Okay, so you're gonna grace note from the E flat to the F again. Oh gosh. Let's just start over because now I done confused myself. So you're gonna, actually you're not gonna grace note from the E flat to the F. You're gonna hit the F, hit the E flat, hit the F, and then you're gonna grace note going from the E flat, F to the G flat. Or you can just grace note going from the F to the G flat instead of going from the, I wouldn't do that. I would just go from the F to the G flat. So E flat, F, and then grace note from the F to the G flat. So E flat, F, and then grace note from the F to the G flat. Now when you hit that in your right hand, you're gonna hit this chord in your left hand, which is A flat, G flat, and A. And that's when you hit the G flat. Like that. Once again, in your left hand, that's A flat, G flat, and A. So after you hit that chord, going from the E flat, F, and then the chord in your left hand, you hit the G flat 2 more times. 1, 2. So total, you're hitting the G flat 3 times because you go E flat, F, G flat, G flat, G flat. Now from here, your left hand is going to go to this E. Actually, you're not going to hit the chord again. It's going to go from the E to the E flat. Now, when you hit this E in your left hand, you're going to slide from the C to the D. So the target note is going to be the E in your left hand and the D in your right hand. But you're going to slide from the C going up to there. So C to D flat to D. So you can know where I'm at. Let me start over. This is from the very top. Now here we are. That's what I just taught you. Now when you go to that slide up from the C to the D, you're going to hit the G flat again. Like that. And then when you go to the E flat in your left hand, that's when you're going to hit the D flat in your right hand, and you're going to go right back to G flat. And honestly, whenever you hit the G flat again in your right hand, after you go to the E flat in your left hand, I actually hit the G flat in my left and my right. So, or if you want to hit the G flat at the same time that you hit the E flat, you can too. I don't really know what they do on the record. I can't remember, but that works if you wanted to do it that way. Most likely it'll be happening so fast no one will notice either one that you pick. So, so. Now, the next part that you're going to go to after that, you hit the E flat again, and you grace note up to the F. So E flat, hit the E flat again, and go to the F. Now, when you hit the F, you play this chord in your left. So A flat, F, and G. This note right here is very important to make sure you hit, which is the A flat and the F. These two are the most important. If you want to add the G, great. But you don't necessarily have to do that. This right here is important to hear on this part. And we'll go to that next, but there's where we left off. So after that, slide up to the D, G flat, E flat, D flat, G flat. Now you go E flat, F, and you hit this chord right here. A flat, F, and G flat, and that's over the, and you're putting F in the right hand. From here, you're gonna do a movement. Now, to my ear, it sounds like that. I've heard that because I've been listening to this part over and over again. It sounds like, but when I try to play that in a song, go into this E flat, it just doesn't sound right to me. But what does sound right is go to this F. Even this right here, to my ear, it sounds wrong. It sounds like it's supposed to be here, like that. But when I listen to it on the song, it sounds like going from the F sharp to the B flat. And you'll see what I mean. So the movement is, your right hand is gonna go C, E, B flat, A, C, B flat. That's C, B, B flat, A, C, B flat. Your left hand is going to go G, F sharp, G to G flat to F to G to G flat. Notice that the right hand is playing 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the left hand is only playing 3. So notice when you go to the C and the G, that's at the same time. Now you hit the B and the G flat at the same time, but then you also go down one more note in your right hand to the B flat. And then you land on the F and the A. Like that. And then you're gonna go back to the C in your right hand, but you're gonna like roll up to it from the B flat to the B to the C. And then you're gonna hit the G in your left hand. So, and then you're gonna land here. You got the G flat in your left and the B flat in your right. Okay, that's that movement. If you don't have it, just slow it down and work on that. And that's over the A flat. Like I said, it's very important to let that continue to ring while you're doing that's what gives it the flavor, the sound that, you know, the musician on the song played it. You gotta play that again, that A flat. So I'll go back and show you what I'm talking about. Sorry, my B flat is messed up, so sometimes it sounds like I hit it harder than I did. But there it is. A flat. And really you can just let it ring from that chord that we played. And I'm talking about letting the A flat with the sustain pedal, letting it carry on its sound while you do that movement. Okay? Now, once we go to this next part, I don't 100% have this part completely down. And the musician on the song, they do this part like super smooth, and it's hard for me to hear it, but I'm gonna try and break it down the best I can with what I've learned. And I think if I do it like with the right hand, what I'm hearing on the right hand, and what I'm hearing on the left hand, it may make it easier, but it's this thing. Okay, so what I'm hearing, when I hear this, there's a lot of notes in this rundown that he does, or he or she does, but I don't really know what it is. So this is what I just came up with to try and, you know, repeat it, you know, the best way I could. That's what I'm hearing. So what that is, I grace note from the A flat to the B flat. See, I'm at 30 minutes, okay. A flat to the B flat. And now I'm gonna go down this scale, which I don't know if it's really a scale, but the run that I'm hearing is, after you grace note from the A flat to the B flat, you go A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A flat, G flat, F. And technically you're gonna go to the E, but that's what your left hand will take over. So. So again, A flat to the B flat, then go down to A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A flat, G flat, F. Now when you get there, you're gonna hit the G in your left hand, this G right here. And then in your left hand, you're gonna hit this E after that. So. It's gonna be just like that, and I'll show you this chord. After you hit the G and the E in your left hand, you stagger it. You press the G first, and then the E. Then you play this B flat major 7 chord. That's what this chord is. B flat, D, F, and A, but you're gonna play the A down here. So you got A, B flat, D, and F. That's the chord that you're gonna play after that run. So you got the run. Now you hit the G in your left, and then the E, and then you hit this chord. Okay? So you got the run. Now your left hand is gonna do that. After you hit this chord, you're gonna hit the E flat, E, E flat. And then it goes to a B. And this is very, like, it's crazy when you listen to the song. So this is what I'm hearing. So I could be wrong, but this is what I got. So. Now I hear that's what I hear, but for some reason I haven't been able to like marry the two of my hands to do what I'm hearing, so I just kind of fake it. But so I'll just teach you what to do on the right hand first, and then the left hand. and then I'll try to put it together. But so far, this is what we got. Oh. In your left hand. So that's E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, then B, and then A flat. In your left hand. And then they go way down on the keyboard and they hit like this. They don't actually hit any particular key. It's more like just putting their whole hand on the keyboard. But it's down here. So it's kind of, you can't really hear it. You can't really hear what notes it is because it's not a single note. They just hit something way down there that's deep. That's where you can't hear it. But like that. And I'll show you what to do in the right hand. But I'm just, this part is very hard and confusing. So I just want you to kind of see what it was. Like that, okay? Now in the right hand. So you do that walk, the rundown that I showed you. And then that chord, the B flat major 7. Now from here, you're gonna walk up. Chord, walk up. So chord, there's the A, B flat, D, F. Now you're gonna go G flat, A flat, and then B flat. And you can do a grace note, walk up to the B flat to give it more flavor, or you can just grace note from the A flat to the B flat, or you can just hit the B flat if you want. So. That's the chord, G flat, A flat, B flat, and then A flat, B flat, B, B flat, A flat, B, B flat, A flat. I think so. So it's really like a B flat, B, B flat, A flat. B flat, B, B flat, A flat. But you're doing it quickly. Like that. So B flat, B, B flat, A flat. Just quicker. So. Like that. And this is just the right hand right now. Now, from here is going to go B flat, B, C. You're going to do that where you kind of like slide from one note to the other. That's what you're going to do. So basically you do this twice. You go B flat to B to C, sliding from the B flat to the B, and then hit the C. That's sliding from the B flat to the B and hitting the C. Okay, so starting over from the walk down, that's the like that. And then, and I promise I'll go back to what the left hand is doing, but I just want to give you all the stuff to do on the right, and then you can try and marry the left hand and the right hand together, because I have not been able to figure out how to marry those two together yet. I'm hearing what I'm hearing, but I'm having trouble putting them together, but I'll try my best to show you. So. And then you go here. That's F, G flat, and then grace note up from the G flat to the A flat. Going from G flat to G to A flat. Like that. So F, G flat, A flat, F, G flat to A flat again. And then you go F, G flat. So dun 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 dun. That's in the nutshell. That's what you're doing. F, G flat, A flat. F, G flat, A flat, F, A flat, F, G flat. In a nutshell, that's what you're doing. F, G flat, A flat, F, A flat, F, G flat. That's without the grace notes. But you're really just going from F, oh my gosh, G flat to A flat, except you're grace noting from the G flat going to the A flat, going from G flat, G, A flat. So hopefully that makes sense. Back to the walk down. Like that. I hope you can see that. So let me go from the very beginning. And I've been doing that a lot, and this video is very long, and I'll do a part 2 for the actual meat of the song. That's where we are. We just taught you how to do that. Well, actually it's right here. And then you got the... So here, the next part after that, after we go over that part that we just did, now you're gonna play this E flat minor 9 chord, I believe is what it is. Or E flat minor 7, or E flat minor 9. E flat minor 7 with the add 9. I want to say maybe that's what it is. You got a E flat in your left. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to hit the E flat in your left, and then you got F, G flat, B flat, D flat in your right. It's a very beautiful chord. I love that chord. You know, if you wanted to do it one hand, I guess I never tried to play that chord like that before, but you can. But to make it easier to arpeggiate it up, I like to do E flat in my left, F, G flat, B flat, and D flat. And you're going to arpeggiate this. Like... honestly, you can hit any of those, but... So I hit... Okay, so I'm literally hitting the E flat, and then F, G flat, B flat, D flat, and then I'll start it over. E flat, F, G flat, B flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, B flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, B flat, D flat. Okay, so I messed up. Oh. Let me start over since I messed that part up. I'm gonna try to do it again slower. This is from that walk down, run. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I have not married my two hands together on this. So I hope as I'm doing this, you guys are seeing what I'm doing and can kind of practice it and do it on your own. But I'm going to try it again, slower, and see if you can get this. This is from the walk down. And when I say the walk down, here's what I mean. I'm going to start it from the top. Once we get to this part, we're getting ready to do that walk down, and that's what I'm talking about when I say the walk down. That's what you got so far. Now, the very last part of this intro is... So you're gonna grace note from the G, going to the A. That's G, A flat, A. Once again, G, A flat, A, and you're gonna slide. The song has a lot of slides in it in the intro. Then you go to B flat, A flat, A, F. So that's slide up from the G to the A. Now you go B flat, A flat, A. So slide up from the G to the A. Go to B flat, A flat, A, and now F. Oh, gosh. Now you're gonna do this little tritone walk down from this D flat. After you hit the F, you hit that F right there. You're gonna hit D flat in your left hand. You got G, D flat. Now you're gonna take this down. You're gonna take everything down a half step. Everything that you play right here, you just take every note down a half step. So this next one is C in your left. You got G flat and C. You take it down a half step again. Your left hand goes to B. Then you got F in your left hand and B. it down a half step again. B flat in your left, E, and B flat. Sorry. Sorry about that. So once again. Okay. And then from there, you got the song, which is over the 5. And I will go over that part of the song in the next video. I'm gonna end this one. That way I can teach that one without it going to like an hour and a half. So from the very top. But yeah, I'll go over all that stuff on the next video. I hope this helps you. Once again, this is Joe Pace, When I Worship. And this was mainly the intro. If any of that is confusing, just rewind it and go over it slower. And then feel free to shoot me a message. Feel free to comment on the video. Ask whatever questions you need. I'm more than willing to try and spotlight a little bit more of those parts. Like I said, I don't have it 100% down myself yet, but I want to help any way I can. If you ask me to do it, I'm going to do it. So as soon as I can. I do live in a house full of kids, and I can't always make the video when I want to because it's loud, they're asking questions, they're interrupting the video, stuff like that. But as soon as I can, if you ask me, I'll do it, okay? So just let me know what you guys need. I am going to put this on Hear and Play. If you ever need more breakdown, I am directing you to a website called Hear and Play. Hear and Play, founded by Jermaine Griggs. I've learned so much from that website. Hear and Play. I am going to put this on GMTC. Gospel Music Training Center is what it's. Hear and Play, the Gospel Music Training Center. If you go over there, they have lessons, they got chords, they got there's topical lessons, like from the foundations, the basics, all the way up to advanced stuff. I'm not advanced, which is why I don't really do too many like super sweet chords and two-hand voices and stuff. I would like to say intermediate. I can listen well, but most of the stuff that I learned has been from GMTC. So if you go there, check that out. a lot of these movements and things, you may even learn them in the Gospel Music Training Center if you give it a shot. So you do have to pay for that. These are free. I'm going to continue to give these, you know, I'm not going to put it behind no wall and say you got to pay for this to get the lessons. I just want to share what I know. So if you want me to do a song tutorial or something like that, you just let me know. And if I can figure it out, you know, with everything else I got going on, I'm more than willing to help out. Gospel music, you know, whatever God's given me, I want to give it to everyone else. So hope this helps you. God bless you. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think.